Greetings and welcome to a CF1010 training video. For this one, really, we're going back to basics. I'm showing you what Joomla looks like when it gets first installed. Now you can install Joomla yourself or you can automate it through some hosting. But this is one I've prepared earlier, and this is your front end URL, your main URL, and this is what comes up. I don't put the content in. You can put example content into your website if you like, but I like to start from scratch, and this is what it shows up as. So this is the front end, which I can explain some of the benefits of using Joomla and how easy it is to use. And this is the administration page where you log in. Now a lot of people come to me with a website which is pretty flat. It's usable, but it's not that easy to maintain and develop. With Joomla, you can make it more dynamic. You can put dynamic content in there, and you can manage it a lot better. And it's not that difficult to convert across. Just give me a shout, and I can advise you on how to do it yourself, or obviously we can help. So we're just going to log into the back end, and here we see the administration page. Again, once your site's set up, when you're adding new content and editing content, you can do it from the front end. You don't need to come in here. So it's even for your editors, it's a lot easier to be able to use Joomla front end that is back end. But basically here we have some of the options, and we have the ability to add an article, which to you and me is probably a page. If you quickly look around here, the website is designed, shall we say, that the article is in the central bit, and around it you have modules, and here's a module for a menu, here's a module for a banner. You can have modules anywhere around your content. So we're going to put some content into the page just to start things off, and quite simple, add a new article. And this is where you start to see some of the benefits of Joomla. Now I do put the JCE text editor into all my CF1010 websites. It's a brilliant little tool for editing, very similar to Word. The first thing we want to do is to give it a title, and we just call this learning and development. Got to learn how to spell. Oh, missed out the L there. Not Christmas, so there's no L. Sorry. So you create a title. You don't have to put an alias in. It does it automatically. This is the database reference, and you have to put it into a section and the category. Because we haven't really got into creating sections and categories, we put it into uncategorized, which I'll explain more at a later stage. We need to put the content in there. We can type stuff, but you can copy and paste. So what I've just done, I've taken an article in Google Docs, and I've put some formatting on it. So I'm literally going to copy all this across. Control C to copy. Those of you like shortcuts, and go into administration, and we're going to paste. And of course, not only are you copying across the text, you're also copying across the formatting, which is not that wonderful, as you can see. So again, what you can do, and you can use this little tool here to remove the formatting. So it removes all the formatting you bring across. Now you can put your own formatting in if you like, but again, just be mindful that you're not going to put into lots of colours and things like that. Tend to stick to your sort of heading 1s, heading 2s, heading 3s, and let the style sheet control the colours. We won't go into that now, but it's obviously something for you to be able to play with at a later stage. I'll quickly back to the article. I forgot to say that you can publish it, and this one we're going to put straight onto the front page. So we go yes to the front page. This is where the interesting bit comes across over onto here, the parameters of your article, because this allows you to do so much with your information. Obviously, the author, you put an alias in there if you want to. If you put your name, or you can hide it. You can set it up so it hides who the author is. But again, if you've got lots of authors on there, it's quite interesting to see who's developing it. You've got the access level, which is again a wonderful feature because you can have public, which obviously would be open to everybody, but you can create a registered section, so you can allow people to log in to your site, so only registered people can actually see this article. But obviously we want everybody to see this one because it's our first one. We've got this again, some of the features on here: the creation date, the start publishing date, so you can pre-plan it. So if you've got an article that needs to go out in a month's time, you can write it now and it will go out in a month's time. And again, with finishing publishing, you can put in an expiry date to wherever you want it to be, so it expires and will you not have out-of-date information on your website, which is always annoying and obviously very difficult to manage. With Joomla you can manage it, so you can start to see the benefits of already using Joomla. And again, because it's a nice little text editor, there's all sorts of nice little features you can do. You can add images, you can add links, and again we'll do that more at a later stage. So what we're going to do is just save this one. So we save the article, we go through to our main URL. Now we're going to refresh the page, either hit F5 to refresh it, and there we have our first article. Simple as that. And obviously we can continue to make other articles and create our content. And another quite nice thing I think, which I like about Joomla, is the ability to use modules. So you can create all sorts of modules. As we said, this is a little menu module here, and this is a header module, but we're going to put contact details in here. So all we have to do is go into new, and this gives you a huge amount of options to create all sorts of different modules. And again, with Joomla you can download so many, and most of them are free. You can download all sorts of extras. So we've got this little module. I'm going to use a custom HTML and go to next or double click on it. We just put contact details. So we want to show the title, yes. We want to enable it, yes. Position, we put it on the left, and it's for public. And down here we haven't got any menus in there. You see here's a site development. This is a test site. I can sort of show you various features on here, but you can actually just select particular areas where you want this menu to appear. But we're going to put contact details, so yeah, 1010 limited. Chris, got to spell right now, haven't I? Right, the pressure of you watching me now is making me go all silly with my typing. And so a bit of contact details there. I'll just show you quickly how to put an email in. It's always worth knowing this feature, and it's a link. You can put all sort of hyperlinks in, and that's what makes the website really. You're linking to web pages. Everything is connected, but this one we're just connecting it to a hyperlink, and we're just going to insert link. Up comes another little window, and we click on this little button here, which is for email. I'll just put in cf1010@gmail.com. You can put subject. I'll put my wonderful greetings in here, so populates the subject as well. So we go to OK, and we insert. So this has now become a hyperlink now, as you can see, and we'll do more hyperlinks at a later stage. You could obviously put in some formatting if you wanted to. We'll just give that one a heading 3 just for the sake of it, and we're going to save. So we go to our front main URL, just refresh the page, F5, and there we have the contact details appearing on there, and that will appear on every page you want it to. So again, you can sort of see the benefits of it. If your contact details change, you need to change something, and it's on every page, you just got to change it once. So that's about it with Joomla, just showing you that it's not that scary. We just go back to the control panel. You can add articles, you can create yourself modules, and if you want to change a template, I'll show you this before I go because this is all very clever. So remember this is what it looks like here. So we're going to pick out another one, and again you can download so many. There's, some are free, you can purchase some. I got licenses for various templates, so I'm going to just put the speed one in there just for the sake of it. So it's now become our default. Clicked on it and click on refresh, big drum roll, and what appears? We have our new template. And look how it's changed, the feel of it. The template is so important, but the nice thing about Joomla is that even though you've got all the content in there, you don't have to worry, should we say, if you want to put a new template in after you've done all the content, you can do. You can change it around so quickly. And again, we just go back to this is quite a nice one, J Purity. We'll make that one the default. Go back, refresh the page, F5, click on the refresh button, and lo and behold, drum roll as the new template appears, and the content is all in there. That said, I'm a great fan of Joomla, as you probably can gather, and I've been a developer for 14 years now, if not even longer. So I've worked through the development, started off with a notepad, then moved on to front page, and then into Dreamweaver, into a live link, and all sorts of things. But this is wonderful. It's a must-have for your website. It makes life so much easier. And I said you don't have to worry about this back-end stuff. It's good to have that knowledge, but you can edit from the front end. So let's just put it back to the original one, default. But as I said, there are so many different templates on there. Joomla is well worth looking at. So I will give you a bit more information about Joomla, how it's used, and obviously there'll be more in-depth lessons for those who want to learn more about it. But I will speak to you soon, if not before. Bye bye.